We're a 300-kilometre drive northwest of former venue Brno for round 6 of the 2021 Motul FIM Superbike World Championship. A new circuit for the riders, and yet we have a very familiar top 3 on the grid. Jonathan Rea with a 6th consecutive pole for this 2021 campaign, and once again Toprak Razgatlioglu for the 4th time making the front row, Scott Redding for the 5th time in 6 super poles. The Tissot Czech Round for the 2021 campaign gets underway. Razgatlioglu through on the inside of Jonathan Rea. Redding is down to 4th. Tom Sykes takes to the escape road. He misses turn 1 altogether. You can see just how close he's getting to Toprak Razgatlioglu. Here comes Redding, trying to go from 3rd to 1st. Redding accelerates onto the tail of Toprak Razgatlioglu. That's brilliant from Scott Redding. Not many outbreak Toprak Razgatlioglu at the end of an 800-metre straight. Razgatlioglu running a little wide and Jonathan Rea darting on through. Chaz Davies and Alex Lowe's have gone down. It's going to be Jonas Folger, a big engine blowout by the looks of things. They come in towards turn number 1. Oh, down goes Jonathan Rea at turn 1, and the bike tumbles through the gravel trap, and a rare unforced error from Jonathan Rea.
Is Rea going to be able to still keep this going for the last third of the race? Andrea Locatelli doing a good job of that. What's behind that's quite interesting though, because Axel Bassani is on the charge.
Bassani closing down Michael Ruben Rinaldi 0.4 of a second over the line at the start of lap 13.
That's Rea down again, that's turn 20.
This is absolutely unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it in the career of Jonathan Rea. He's fallen once, he's fallen twice, and this time it really could be scoreless for Jonathan Rea in race 1. But Toprak Razgatlioglu has got through before turn 15. Scott Redding responds at the start of lap 20, 3 to go, and Redding knows he cannot afford to give daylight to Razgatlioglu. Final lap, final opportunity. All over the tail now of his quarry. And Toprak from way back comes sliding through down the inside, but he's gone way too deep. And Razgatlioglu, who makes his move with 2 to go. Into turn 20 comes Toprak Razgatlioglu. Redding, we know, has the acceleration off the final turn, but it's going to be Toprak Razgatlioglu with his first race victory since Donington Park. He's just 0.04 of a second behind the number 54 Yamaha. Andrea Locatelli, back-to-back podiums for him.
Overtake like this. You cannot come from here. There is no run off there. You come almost in the apex of the
Race 1 yesterday was what I've been calling a modern classic, with an iconic overtaking manoeuvre from Toprak Razgatlioglu to steal an extra 5 championship points, to break the heart of Scott Redding and any Ducati fans as well.
Danilo Petrucci's available on the market now, KTM going elsewhere in MotoGP. So for Scott Redding, crucial to be able to come in this weekend, show Ducati exactly what they get from him.
We're underway with a very poor start from Scott Redding on the outside of the front row. Razgatlioglu immediately alongside Jonathan Rea to make the pass for the lead into turn 1. They're side by side and 3 abreast there. A cautious Garrett Gerloff sees a place lost to Scott Redding, who's recovering through on Tom Sykes and back up into 4th position. For the moment, it's nose to tail between the top 2. Jonathan Rea gets into the slipstream and Rea looking for a way through. Jonathan Rea has to take to the escape road. He almost goes up the back of Toprak. Redding ducks out of the slipstream in towards turn 1. Battle on the brakes. Redding comes through. 2 races done here in Most and only 1 race winner. It's 2 out of 2 for Toprak Razgatlioglu. Well, it might not feel much like celebration time at the moment for Jonathan Rea, but it is his 200th career podium. Just 7 points the gap between Jonathan Ray and Toprak Razgatlioglu, the same margin as after race 1 in Assen. Since then, 2 victories apiece between them, near deadlock to be broken at the final race of the weekend here in Most. Race 2 of the Tissot Czech Round for the 2021 season gets underway. It's another slow start from Scott Redding, but Andrea Locatelli has also made a sensational start, and it's going to be a Yamaha 1-2. Big pile up in the mid-pack. I think Axel Bazzani might have got caught up in that. Here comes Redding, moving alongside Locatelli for second position, but Locatelli is bold enough to turn across the front of Scott Redding. Things were to stay as they are at present. Toprak Razgatlioglu would be your championship leader. Here comes Scott Redding into turn 20. Both riders setting new personal best laps on lap 4, and Scott Redding is that much swifter coming off the final turn. He makes his move. Ray's got a beautiful run, and he gets the job done with 2 turns to go on lap number 9.
And look at Vandervaart, pounces on Leon Haslam as well.
Girl season opportunity. Haslam's gone from right on the tail of Tom Sykes to right at the back of the group. I did say that this is where the action has been. 5 riders really scrapping for it. Up at the front of the field, Scott Redding. The wait is over. Scott Redding is back in business with the first victory since race 1 in Estoril. Toprak Razgatlioglu gets second, 3.5 seconds further in arrears. Damage limitation, he will lead the championship heading into Navarra in less than 2 weeks' time. A race victory for Scott Redding and a proposal, and it has been a weekend full of emotions for Scott Redding.